before they close the curtain.
And the Summer League Championship is underway. I'm Blake Zuniga here with Tim Swartz and Brian Vanapatemi, bringing you all the action.
Well, it's two great teams going at it here with the Summer League crown on the line. A lot of great young talent here on both sides.
And there are some lottery picks we expected to see here, but also a few surprises in this game, one of which is Che.
Yeah, now he's been a big story during this Summer League, and he'll be one to watch in what should be a great championship matchup.
Well, the leadership of Che has been on display here during this tournament. He's been a big factor for the team.
Well, Che has been a leader in college, and that's an intangible that carries over into the NBA. And spending 4 years at Bay City has given him experience beyond the hardwood.
Reed, Collins defending. Pass to Culver. Tipped! Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball.
Home team ball.
About a minute into this first quarter. To the inside. Here's Che. Knocks down the 10-footer. Here's Minnesota. Pass to Reed. Culver. For three. Adams' shot is off.
0 for 4 to start. Still looking for their first make.
Here's Che. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
That's his first.
Well, seeing them now on the floor, Che and AW were actually workout partners before the NBA draft. Two friends on opposite teams here.
And as friendly as they might be off the floor, I bet they're going to try and slaughter the other on the stat sheet. Each player looking to make a name for themselves in this championship game.
Now here's Walden. Shoots from the elbow, and that one off the back rim and in.
If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now here's Young. A rebound by Reed. Culver with the ball. Che's there. And the basket by Culver.
You admire the attacking mindset. When Culver sees an opportunity like this, he grabs it.
Che outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Che. 9 feet out. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
Here's Reed, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Home team ball.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And since Che has been getting regular run with this team, they've been very hot.
The whole team just flipped a switch with him, and they've been a powerhouse in the league ever since he's gotten more minutes.
Now here is Culver. And that one's good.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the lane.
And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Che. And the layup's good off the glass.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Walden with it. Adams. Now here is Culver. Guarded by Young. Fires at the elbow. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Che outside. Fires the 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a hot start. Minnesota trailing. Pass to Culver. Here's Bell. Here's Adams. 5 on the clock. Culver with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Fernando with the rebound.
Well, here we are in the title game. Teams say this tournament is all about development. But when you have a chance to win it all, you take it. In terms of size, he's not your typical center, but he plays as big as any of them thanks to his leaping ability.
Now here is Culver. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Fantastic balance from Culver. He's good at staying in control despite the defense being right on him.
Makes it off the glass.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
Pass to Bell. Now here is Adams. Now Culver. And he drops in the layup off glass.
A huge hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And they... So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 1. And it's Che missing. Well, one thing with Summer League, here in the championship game, you get to see rookies and sophomores take on a bigger role.
Well, most of these guys aren't going to get nearly as many shots or touches in the regular season, but they can learn to lead and put these teams on their shoulders here in a game like this.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Hunter. And he drops it in from the low post.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Elkins. Here's Bell. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Pass to Che. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he sinks the 2nd. The Timberwolves with the lead. Here's Reed. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
And it was only recently that the NBA decided to switch to a tournament format at the end of the league.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. It just makes so much sense. The fans love it. It adds to the competitiveness of the event. It's just a great addition.
Honestly, it's hard to imagine Summer League without the tournament now. It makes for a great finale.
Drains the three-pointer.
Wonderful recognition from Jarrett Culver. Terrific at realizing when the defense has left someone open.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Now here is Adams. Guarded by Young. The floater. And the bucket is good from Adams indeed.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight. Well, this is a 2-for-1 situation, guys.
Yeah, Tim, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right here. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
The possibility here of pushing their lead into double digits.
Mentally, that would give them even a bigger edge. Well, although Summer League started rough for Che, he seems to have really found his groove.
Atlanta trailing. And here's Young, looking for his first basket still in this one. Jay outside. And he banks in the layup. From deep. And we finished one half of play. Timberwolves out in front. Upset. And hello again, third quarter Summer League action. A pleasure to have you with us. You look at Che in this game, and he's been everywhere.
Well, I noticed more than anything about his first half, it really was about not wasting his opportunities. He made just about every good look he got.
And they were pretty much all good looks. His shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Culver with the ball, now guarded by Che. A good look from AW. Che grabs the miss.
And we look at both these teams, clearly have had some great showings so far in Summer League.
They both followed the same sort of path. Slow starts at first, but once the rookies got going, they have been on a roll throughout the elimination phase. He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Now here is Culver. Not a lot of room. He's now made half of his 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Young, he's guarded by Adams. To the paint. Outside Walden. To the middle. Here's Reed. It's good.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Pass to Hunter. Che. Rebounded by Culver.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
And every Summer League, there are always a few surprises that surpass all expectations.
It's part of the fun, really, watching a player who nobody expected much of just explode onto the scene. Seems to happen every year.
Pass to Adams. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Right side, Collins. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Che. Atlanta, no good that time. Now here is Culver, covered by Che. 14 feet out. And the Timberwolves getting another bucket right there.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
And even though AW was a lottery pick and Che wasn't, Che has taken it to AW in this one.
Che is playing like he's got a chip, a big one, on his shoulder. He feels he's every bit as good as AW and is trying to make a point on the scoreboard. Not his best game, but they're getting it done collectively. Just a slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when you're scoring the ball at even a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take the lead.
Out to the wing. Guarded by Young. Poked away. Fourth quarter now. We're just about a minute and a half in. Pass to Collins. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Knocks it down from the middle, and that's a part of Collins' game that's still developing, but it's nice to see hard work pay off.
Here's Terrell. Robinson. Collins defending. Kogi. Shot's good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Pass to Robinson. Shea grabs the miss. And the Hawks with possession here. Reddish. Here's Collins. And slam dunk by John Collins.
Usually amongst the league leaders in O boards, Collins works in the blocks, looks for misses.
Pass to Okogie. Terrell. The three-pointer off the mark. And they're right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical moment in this game.
Fernando gets the bucket.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I'm going to credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
It has been, on both sides of the court, what they've needed.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
He's trying to take the wind out of the sails there. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, exactly, Brian.
Pass to Walden. And here's Culver. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
And credit the aggressiveness. I like whenever Culver looks to score, and in turn, forces the D's hand.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop for him. Down low. It's stolen away. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Lets it go from 11. Hunter pulls it in. Atlanta trailing. Pass to Che. Now here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. And it's in.
Remember, we saw this in the national title game. Hunter embracing the chance to deliver in the clutch.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Now here is Culver. Over Che. And the Timberwolves miss again. What an opportunity here.
A chance to take the lead huge right here.
It's good!
A hard worker who leaves it all on the floor. No surprise to see Collins step up big time.
Here's Minnesota. Culver with the ball. It's good with all the pressure. He nails it.
What a huge basket from Jarrett Culver, proving how clutch he can be.
Wow. He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
And it falls.
They still have a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, that strategy wouldn't be bad to use if they needed to.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Your thoughts, guys?
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the three if they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the three and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick two might be the better play. Let's see what they do.
Here's Young. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
It's in. Young comes up big from the jump. He's been a go-to guy in this league. And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws good this time. And it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt here.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And what's your take, guys?
They got two options. Take the three to tie it, or get a quick two, then foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick two wouldn't be a bad call, but the foul has to come immediately after
It
that.
has to come immediately. You cannot waste a second. He's got such a sweet three-point stroke, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opponents out to the perimeter.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Culver. Yes!
Well, Culver's been aggressive all night, and the shot's been going down with consistency.
Oh, he made it!
Just in time.
That's how you beat the buzzer, folks.
I don't believe my eyes. How in the world can the game end in a shot like that?
I've seen a lot, but now I've seen it all, guys, and nothing's going to top that.
Cool.
It's in the books, folks. Here are your Vegas Summer League champions. Great tournament for them.
And the GM of this team has to be thrilled with the way his young kids show up in the Summer League.
Shea was the biggest surprise for me, not for just this.
Hey, so Z, who are we meeting?
When I first came into the league, I was just trying to
And now, the starters for the game. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Welcome everyone to the... And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the...
Well, guys, for all of the star power...
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against the Bulls, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Andre Drummond.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it for Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Owens. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.